Welcome back, everybody, to my last brain cell. Yo, happy Saturday, y'all. Can you believe it? It's the last day of the month. And you know what makes that really cool? That means that February is what I personally deem a perfect month. It starts on a Sunday. So 1 through 7 is Sunday through Saturday. And if I'm not mistaken, since this isn't a leap year, March or February is the perfect month in that it goes from 1 to 28, Sunday to Saturday. A beautiful, brilliant 4 weeks in a row of straight February. Nothing else in between, which means part of March is also going to be a perfect month. I love it. I love it. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hey, I hope you had a great week. I hope the month of January was good to y'all. Happy Black History Month Eve. Yeah, yo, it's gonna be a good day. I do not have a question of the day for y'all today. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm kind of hoarding all my questions of the day for February because I got a little series, if you would, in mind of questions of the day that I want to save for that. I will debut it there. So the first thing I want to make sure I bring up is I hope y'all saw the post for the next book for Sip Read Repeat, Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. I'm really excited to read this book, and I'm not gonna lie. So I've been seeing that Kai Cenat has been doing his reading online, and he's been using a phone to like look up words he doesn't know. Now, when we were reading Gone Girl, I didn't have like the ability to look up anything because the way my setup was, I couldn't have my laptop here, and I do all my recording on my phone. I'm not a rich person. I don't have a bunch of cameras and the crazy setup. I just use my cell phone for all these things, right? But then I remember that I have a very old phone that I kept here for emergency purposes. Like if something happened to this phone that I'm currently using now, my primary phone, I at least have a device that I can use for emergency contacts. So as we're reading this book, I'm gonna actually keep it to the side um, to like look up stuff, like if there are words that I don't know, and just to make sure I'm pronouncing everything correctly because I don't want to disrespect the vision of this book. And I hinted toward this when I first mentioned the new book we'll be reading, but this is going to be a major motion picture come 2027. So I would like to get through this book with you guys, and depending on how much you guys like it, maybe we tackle the entire series of Children in Blood and Bone, or maybe I just read that on my own because I needs to know. But yeah, y'all, the next book is Children of Blood and Bone, so make sure you get excited for that. Let's go ahead and break out the Wheel of Fun today, shall we? I got right now what I'm watching is the I got the first UFC fight on Paramount Plus for the year since that deal has come up. So I got that on the TV, so I'm a little bit distracted. The fight that I had up is pretty good. I have it muted right now because I don't want it to pick up on the mic at all, but it's a good fight. It's in the last round right now with a minute 15 left. All right, today wants me to talk about manga. So it's interesting, yeah, because the week that I'm like currently recording this, there has been no manga this week. They were all on break. So they're all coming out. So like by the time you're watching this, there would have been manga, but by the time I'm recording this, there was no manga the week of, right? The only thing I got this week actually was Boruto, which was actually pretty crazy. And I watch a lot of YouTube guys talk about manga, from Anime Balls D to NC Hammer to Naruto Explained, and I really enjoy their takes on Boruto because Boruto has been getting crazy since the time skip. So this most recent chapter I think was most insane because it just goes to show Kashin Koji will do whatever it takes to save the planet. It crosses morals, it crosses ethics, right? It really makes you think How much are you willing to do? How much of yourself are you willing to sacrifice for the greater good? Right? Like superheroes and stuff in general have to give up so much when it comes to saving the world. You know, but besides the physical toll it takes, the mental, you're constantly playing mind games because you have to lie to like your loved ones. And you know what? Let's not bring superheroes into this. Let's keep it on the ninja world that is Boruto and Naruto. I know this is a world of ninjas, so deceit and whatnot is the name of the game, but the things that Kashin Koji is willing, he's willing to let people die knowingly, by the way, because he has not omnipotence, he has wow, why can't I think of what the hell his power is called? 10 directions, right? Like he has that ability. So he is aware of all the lives that are going to be snuffed out. And for him to still move the way he does and carry himself the way he does and act as cavalier in his approach as he does is crazy. The way he could just look Enojin in his eyes and be like, you're going to kill this dude. What? First of all, this isn't I think it's also interesting to consider that if this was the Naruto era, I don't think anyone would bat an eye as much as they would for Boruto's era, because Boruto's era are so much more accustomed to peace. Naruto's era was accustomed to war. So if someone gave Ino that task, pop into this body and make sure this person doesn't come back to interfere with our mission, I don't think as many people in universe and IRL would bat an eye. But given that this is the Boruto universe and we've had some threats, but nowhere near as many threats as Naruto. The threats we have in Boruto are supremely dangerous, but they are few and far in between compared to Naruto. So I think that some of the actions that Kashin Koji are taking would definitely not have been as much of a shock in Naruto's era. But yeah, he's willing to do whatever it takes, man. Which goes to show the Shinju are dangerous, right? Like you have to make sure that all of your allies are of proper and appropriate strength to be able to take on these foes. If you gotta sacrifice a couple people to do it, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. But let me know what you guys think, man. I'm really looking forward to these next couple of chapters that should be coming out. The last Kagurabachi chapter we got, Chihiro died. So that was nuts. And again, this is as of recording, not as of you guys watching. Because as of you guys watching, I would have gotten the next chapter post Chihiro's assumed death. So looking forward to that. Sakamoto Days, I'm still enjoying, but it's been whatever. Ichi the Witch, I'm really excited to see what happens because we got Blue Ball. We have no idea what happened to Descaris yet. What else am I reading? Shinobi Undercover is also really good. Excited to see. It feels like we just ended an arc, so we're about to start another one. So I'm excited to see where that one goes. Yeah, there's some good stuff. Out of the Flame got canceled, and I'm kind of sad about that. I never started reading it, so I don't really have any right to be sad. So I'm part of the problem. But man, my boy was like, I remember I was talking to Deshaun a couple of weeks ago, and he was like, "Yo, man," I think I mentioned to y'all. He was like, something about this story, I feel like we're just rushing it. I feel like it might get canceled, and boom, that shit got canceled. It's sad to see. Dan to Dan's been good. Chainsaw Man's been good. So yeah, I got a few things coming out. Actually, Dan to Dan won't have coming out for a couple of weeks, actually. I think Dan to Dan doesn't come out until the week of Valentine's Day. I could be wrong. My math could be off, but yeah, I don't get a Dan to Dan for a while. And Chainsaw Man is just super bizarre right now. I never know what the mangaka is gonna do. Chainsaw Man is one of the few manga that like I look at it and go, can't wait. I can't even fathom what's gonna be next. So I have to wait and to see what's gonna come. But yeah, yeah, that's enough yappity yap out of me, man. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hey, as I said, it's Black History Month Eve. So as we step into February 1st, go support a black-owned business. Big, small, don't matter. Make sure it's black-owned. Go put your dollars in black pockets. or just send me some money. Whatever you want to do, man. Whatever you want to do. But that's all I got, y'all. It's been a pleasure. And as always, until next time, this is King Echo signing off.